Hello students, this is Ankur sir here and sorry for delay. So anyway, this video is specially for class 7 students, not specifically for class 7 students. So class 7 students, please do watch this video till the end. So in this video I'm going to discuss about clause. As you know that this is new to you in your class. So let's begin with our topic. What is clause? Okay, so just like phrase and sentences, they are their group of words. And secondly and secondly they make some sense in some conditions, but in some cases they don't make sense. When it comes to phrase they don't make sense. Okay, but but here in clause, in some cases they make sense, but in some cases they don't make sense. So let's discuss further. So first of all, clauses are divided into two parts. One is coordinate and the second is subordinate. Okay, so both the clauses are totally different from one another. Okay, so let's discuss what is coordinate clause. So coordinate clause are also known as independent clause because they don't have to depend on any other clause. And secondly, it has a verb agreement. It has a what? It has a verb agreement. Like for example, it has a subject verb agreement. For example, Rahul kept playing. You can see Rahul is a subject here, and you can see the word playing is a verb here. So in coordinate clause there is a subject and a verb agreement. You can say subject verb combination. And this clause, which is known as coordinate clause, so this clause makes complete sense by itself. Just like sentence, they make complete sense. So now let's understand what is the subordinate clause. Okay, subordinate clause are also known as dependent clause. Okay, why it is known as dependent clause? Because it has no subject and verb agreement. For example, you can see here till the dawn. Okay, the word till the dawn doesn't make any sense. Why it doesn't make any sense? Because there is no any subject verb agreement. Okay, just like this coordinate clause. In coordinate clause you can see there is a subject and a verb agreement. Okay, I have given here one example, simplest example, that is Rahul kept playing. So this statement makes complete sense. Okay, so in independent clause there is a subject and a verb agreement, and in subordinate clause it is also known as a dependent clause, and probably it has no subject and verb agreement, and at lastly they don't make any sense. Okay, they don't make any sense. Sorry. So now when these two clauses are joined together, they form what? They form complete sentence. Okay, but sometimes we have to join two clauses including conjunction or comma. Okay, we, we have to use only these two terms, conjunction or comma, to join these two clauses, and no other things are required to join clauses. Okay, and when they are joined together they make complete sense, and they are joined through what? Conjunction or comma. Like for example, if you join, okay, the example which I have mentioned above, if I join these two examples, then it will give complete sense. You can see here Rahul kept playing till the down. I hope you like this video, and if you have any doubt regarding this video you can comment me and I will try to explain you later. Till then, take care, bye.